Happy Friday, everybody, and happy May the 1st to you all.
Ooh, yeah.
We have entered the new month. Welcome to Awesomecast episode 48. I am your host, Brandon the Awesome, and here are my co-hosts, John Gets Gaming, Iron Inquisitor. The original trio is here. Say hi, everybody.
Good evening.
Hi, everybody.
This is also partly to make sure none of you guys passed away while the intro was playing. All right, let's see. John is here as always, being cringe as per usual.
That's Justin, not John.
Justin, damn it, I can't. I'm
There's
losing
enough
track of
cringe Johns, John Roca, John Campia. Come on, we don't need to add another to the pile.
them. And then we have the good John here on our side.
You are creepy as shit.
John has no life. Very, very.
He keeps doing it. He
Wait,
just did it again. He said John has no life.
Ah, damn it, Justin! Why am I?
Wait, is he talking about Darth Watts?
Sorry, triggered number 1 will be here shortly. If it is Darth Watts, it'll probably be one of his alts because I accidentally banned him last time. Wildcard is in the chat. Mecha G75. It'll be a hot time in the old town tonight.
Hey there, get on your go to the malt shop and do the twist with a missy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, classic slang is classic like gang talk is so good. Can join Brandon, but not for the total time. But I got time if you don't. Okay, I'll send it to you since you're on a brief time. And okay, hang on. Assuming you did not change Discord profiles again, I'm gonna
Did he change or did you just have the old one still?
I think okay, it's red. I'm sending it to the red one this time.
Red, that's red.
I think wait. Why is it saying I got something in?
He says it's the red in the chat. So
okay, it is the red. I send it to him. Okay.
Brandon thought he had.
Okay, sorry. I just got a friend. I just got a friend request from somebody I know, so I just sent it in. Rick R9111 from John's channel is here.
Rick's a good fella.
Arachnid Youth, my man. Welcome to the stream. I heard Negan.
See, Arachnid Youth, that should have been Miles Morales' name instead of trying to make him Spider-Man.
I mean,
That's a good idea because I was trying to come up with names for Miles Morales, but
see, I've always said Kid
come up with
Arachnid
a good
because I feel
name,
like that
to be
kind of
honest.
rolls off the tongue. But
Ultimate Spider-Man's not a perfect cartoon by any means, but at the very least, it got Miles. It made like the most tolerable version of Miles, I would say. All right. Or the pink salmon color one. Okay, I sent it to like the reddish one, like the most recent one you had. I am praying it works because.
By the way, I found a new, really good mixer and soft drink tonight. Randomly shopping at Dollar General,
yes,
but the Fanta Crimson Sour Cherry, good stuff. I'm kind of sad I only got one.
I gotta hunt that stuff down. I recently just managed to finally have the Sprite Chill, the strawberry kiwi flavor. That was actually pretty good.
Well, I usually like things and then they get canceled, like Mountain Dew Ice, where I was like, oh my gosh, it's like Sprite, but it also has.
Wait in Autobot City. Okay, hang on. Oh, why is this so? Wolfscar, why do you make my life so difficult?
No.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't have to be like this, man.
Sounds like whenever he's like,
"Come on, Discord, work with me."
I'm just gonna copy your link from our thing and send it to Wolfscar.
Oh, Captain Devious, welcome to the stream.
Yes,
Vanilla Coke Master Race.
Vanilla Coke is good. I always did like that.
Okay. I'm going to try again, but Discord has just decided to kind of crap the bed again because of course it did.
I'm looking for Wolfscar in the Autobot City thing.
He's in the official Autobot City tab. Oh, I got it. Sending.
Oh my, there's so many wolf scars.
Wait, am I human? I would like to think I am, Discord. You know, at some point, if somebody looks at all my friend list and they see like a billion wolf scars, I'm gonna be like, the cloning process was a success.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it works. I think it works. Otherwise, I'm gonna try it again. All right, Arachnidity of cherry Dr. Pepper is better. I have not tried a Dr. Pepper in all the time I have been alive.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's
my brother tasted it and he didn't like it.
I tried the blackberry flavor. Not bad, not bad.
Oh, the blackberry is my favorite. That one is pretty good.
So good.
Also, John, they already invented Spider-Versity. Do not give him an. Ah, shit! I forget that. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Why do you have to remind me that the Spider-Man comics are just completely unreadable now? Speaking of Spider-Man, by the way, yeah,
oh, no.
I fully expect, because SK is SK, that he's going to either respond to this with a really long video, or he's going to pop up on stream and demand to be on so he can debate me or whatever. It's one of those two options.
Well, if he comes on, the rest of us will have to leave to make it fair. Because, I mean, what sort of asshole would have somebody come onto a live stream, then jump them like multiple people on one?
You hear that, lurkers in the chat? You still, you know, the fact you tried to drag me into a 7v1 won't go away, SK.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wolfscar, did it work? Shit, I forget there's a Sonic Godzilla crossover comic coming out. I'm already still mentally recovering from the last one.
Oof.
Okay. Okay, he's got nothing. Hang on. We're trying it.
3 of them in the auto. Wolfscar, what number is after your name? Because that's what I'm getting. I get like 3 different.
Please
I get
confirm.
Wolfscar
Yes,
9838. I get Wolfscar.
Okay, the reason it didn't get sent in is because Discord wants to prove that I am in fact a human. I just clicked I am human because, I don't know, the fact drag to the only matching. What the fudge is this shit? Please let me skip. Technical. This is why you guys subscribe to me. It's to see. It is to hear me absolutely struggle with crap like this. Verify me, please. And for some reason,
are you the real Wolfscar? I'm just gonna PM one of them that most recently posted in the server. This
yes, please do it. This is way too much of a headache. Damn it. Discord, screw you. Because why? I have been streaming for 9 minutes. Xanatos, welcome to the stream. I think I've read like maybe one of the Jedi Apprentice books.
Oh, I finally recorded a little bit more of my stinking Jedi Eclipse review because I'm taking way too long to fucking edit that together. But
progress.
I was glad I got a little bit done on it tonight. I got because I go chapter by chapter now in the latest one, because that's how I took my notes on the book. And so I was like, chapter 7, chapter 8. I was like, thank God a few of these are really short, at least. I don't have many notes on them.
Yay.
All right. Well, I can keep searching.
It just went in.
Ah, yes.
Fanatic Verse, welcome to the stream. Okay. I think I got everything under control. This is why you guys sub to me.
Brandon, when you find the real one, just put in the private chat what number he has after his name so I can get him DM'd.
Wolfscar, welcome, man. And then there were 4.
The man of many usernames.
Welcome,
man. Brandon Carnage is going to be in that comic. That's good enough for me to see how that goes. Chances are he won't be able to kill any of them, sadly, because Marvel will refuse to make me happy. So
I need to play the classic, the PS1 Spider-Man, and probably a couple of others before the new movie comes out.
yeah,
Because that just reminded me of, because it has Carnage, and it was my introduction to him and Venom. And it's probably still the funniest version of Venom. Whenever he's like, surf the web, surf the web.
Yeah, that is like a great game. I still need to play myself somehow. All right, now that the gang is all here for tonight,
Awesome.
What fun shall we have?
let us start with Iron Inquisitor's personal favorite. I am going to show a snippet of the episode 8 of Maul Soy Lord, or Maul Jab Lord, if you prefer.
I already
Yeah.
did.
Where they we gotta make him. We gotta make him so misunderstood, man.
Yes. I picked this scene for a reason.
I hate it.
Play the Dreamcast version of Spider-Man 2000. It uses the PC graphics.
Well, unfortunately, I have the PS1 one because I'm not going to buy a Dreamcast just for that. But at least it's better than the Nintendo 64 version, which I played in the Eagle's Nest, which is a local grocery store where they let kids play video games and stuff.
The chicken foot controller.
Well, they would. I discovered through that place that the N64 version didn't even have the cutscenes animated. They would just show like slideshows of them because it couldn't do full motion video.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the cartridge, it would basically take up the entire cartridge just trying to fit.
Honestly, this is why I prefer literally any gaming console to Nintendo. Nintendo is just inferior in that regard.
They were behind the times at that time for sure. In the 90s, CD-ROMs were all the thing, and Nintendo was like, "Nah, we're doing cartridges for one more time."
And to think that they accidentally created their own rival in PlayStation.
I can't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, with the whole Nintendo PlayStation thing that happened in the 90s.
Like, we're gonna go with Philips, and everybody will love these Zelda games we put out on it.
All right, here we go. Real quick, let's do this. All right, baby, strap in, brace yourself. Here comes the cringe.
I just had to watch this earlier tonight.
I already did.
But now we must suffer.
Star Wars coffee. What is this? Coffee brand coffee?
No, this is.
By the way, guys, did you know that they released the very first episode of Maul Soy Lords free to watch on YouTube?
Ooh,
I saw it, but we're not covering. We're not going. Yeah, we're not covering the whole thing because, well, for one, it's 28 damn minutes long, and I don't want. And that would we'd spend the entire stream covering it.
Yeah,
we'd probably have to set that aside for maybe like a special stream or something.
Honestly.
It's great.
I gotta say, you look just like me, except you're a little more angry back alley than the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man 2000 game.
With the imposter Spider-Man, yeah.
Ooh, so intense.
Edgy.
Fire, which has absolutely nothing to do with Maul.
Yeah, I guess it's just because he's orange. They're stereotyping.
Fire's cool, man.
Thought he was
Orange? He's red.
Yeah.
How dare you get the...
I'm thinking of one of his little dudes is like more orangish in this show. There's one with a Gatling gun and one that is repairing his legs all the time.
Oh my god, because his busted knee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like
that's droid parts are.
Apparently, that thing's still broken for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
The creeping fear. Ooh. So edgy. Seriously, these have to be the most.
They're boring.
These have to be. These
Trying
are the most.
so hard, man.
Well, it's not. They're not even trying. They're not even trying. You can barely see like the chapter 8 up here.
This is where he has his fever dream of Palpatine taking him. This really is that scene. Oh my gosh.
Laughs. They had an edgy Maul screaming that was sort of quiet.
Yeah, this is where he's randomly going through like a sandy wind tunnel after escaping the So the previous episode ended, the Inquisitors were kicking his ass because his stupid leg was broken. And then they're like, oh, you don't get to surrender Palpatine once you dead, or the Emperor once you dead. And it was, skull face Inquisitor and then fucking Marok. and they were double teaming him. So then he's like, the feeling's mutual or something, or like likewise or something. And he pulls down the whole roof, and then they just randomly stop looking for him.
You know,
He
if
pulls down
Palpatine
some
wanted,
rocks.
if Palpatine had wanted Maul dead, why didn't he just kill him on Mandalore?
Exactly.
Yeah, really. Because I didn't want him dead then, but Filoni said I have to keep him alive because he can never kill anybody off.
I cannot tell what the shit I'm looking at because it is so dark.
It's basically Maul post getting his ass kicked. He's like limping along in a tunnel.
Oh, what else is new?
Yeah.
He gets his ass kicked by everybody.
This is after he already pissed off. He was trying to like get off the planet because they had it locked down, and so a bunch of Mandalorians try and steal his ship. And it's a good thing they
Correct me
did
if I'm
because the ship.
wrong,
Well, what's up?
But didn't he like throw a fit about like Devin not wanting to be his apprentice? He's just like, we're gonna do things my way. Why don't you do things my way?
He gets impatient with her. He's like, you will not survive the Empire by yourself. You need to come with me. And then and that's apparently supposed to convince her, even though she runs back to her master again. Yeah, and then like the few Mandalorians that are with him, because Rook is with him, and she's like super loyal. But the other
Rook
Mandalorians, so the other Mandalorians like try and steal his ship and immediately get destroyed. So
Because
it's a good
of
thing he
course
didn't
they
reach
do.
his ship, because he would have died too if he'd have tried that. But that was his whole escape plan.
And what's even funnier is the fact that it's like Maul is, because I was arguing with Charlie the Rat King, who is a regular hater of this channel, the other day, because he was talking about, what's wrong with Maul Shadow Lord, and I explained it to him, and apparently he thinks that it is there's nothing wrong with Maul getting his ass kicked constantly.
And just constantly trying the same plan that's already gotten him thrown. It's
nowhere.
Like I've had my criminal syndicate destroyed 4 times over now, but I'm just keep trying at it. Just keep bashing my head against this brick wall, apparently.
What's that saying? Try and expect a different result or something.
The definition of insanity is when you try the same thing again and again and expect a different result.
Yeah.
Far Cry, I think popular.
Far Cry 3, yes, Voss. I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
The Emperor watch.
Oh, that's the edgy voice for Skull Guy.
Because every single damn character needs to be. Because again, the problem is with Filoni, he always tries to make his villains somewhat edgy, but it fails because they just get taken down almost instantly. Like Darth Maul, they set up him fighting Obi-Wan in Rebels. He gets killed almost instantly. The Bird Skull guy gets killed almost instantly when he fights Ahsoka in Tales of the Jedi.
Oh, is that where he dies? I was pretty sure that he died at some point.
Yes, he does die in
like
the
his
fake
head
Tales of the Jedi
gets
show.
deflated for some reason.
Marak, who they built up throughout the entirety of Ahsoka, was literally turned into farts.
Yep.
You were saying something,
Brandon,
Wolfstar?
Well, the Inquisitors in Disney canon are pretty shit, so it's part of the course.
Helicopter
Jarek would
lightsabers,
solo
bro.
every single one of them with the Force.
Yeah, every single time they'd have him down in that fight, by the way, like his leg is completely disabled. Like Marak, I think, is like attacks his leg and gets it all like messed up. And then like instead of finishing him, Bird Skull Face guy just starts twirling his lightsaber and holding it out in front of him like that, and just like slowly advancing. It's like there's 2 of you. You could kill him right now, but no, you're gonna friggin' Aura farm here and try to kill him like slowly.
Yet I showed him loyalty. He wants the dead.
Brother.
They try so hard to
What?
make Maul into a sympathetic character.
I'm
I just cannot.
conflicted.
Oh my god.
For someone who was supposed to be a foreshadow to Darth Vader, in the prequel trilogy, I seriously do not give a shit about Maul being a sympathetic character.
This isn't even Maul anymore.
Yeah,
It's
he's
Paul.
like he's always fucking emo. Yeah, he's always fucking
Maul.
emos screaming. He's always just like, oh, Kenobi, Palpatine,
He
It's like his
literally he
one
just
thing.
throws a tantrum every 5 seconds because something doesn't go his way or he just randomly decides to go after something. Like seriously, how do we go from him doing this to just going after Kenobi in Rebels? I mean, shoot, what is the connection to going after Kenobi with the context of TCW Season 7? You'd think he'd go after Ahsoka because she was the last person to kick his ass, which she shouldn't have been able to do, but regardless.
Well, because Kenobi cost him his leg, even though he really cost him his life. But he cost him his legs, so it's real.
Actually, even worse. Obi-Wan cost him his dick, so Maul's not getting laid anytime soon.
He's
Yeah.
like, Kenobi, I'm so sexually frustrated. Ah!
I miss Jarek and the other Dark Jedi from Dark Forces 2 even more. Those guys were actual Inquisitors. We have Jarek right here in the form of Iron Inquisitor.
Oh yes, my Jericho is my boy.
Just the same Awesomecast and Skippy the Jedi Droid are my boys. I can hardly still see anything.
Brother!
Oh, here's the made-up character Savage Opress.
Don't go.
The character that they should have honestly stuck with instead of just bringing back Maul. Savage
That's
Opress,
true.
because I remember I was a kid back when Savage Opress was introduced, and I thought he was going to be like the big new bad guy.
He should have been.
And then he just disappears, and I'm like, what the heck happened to him? And it's like he's literally just a glorified henchman. There was nothing to him.
Yeah,
He
they
was
make
being
him out to
built
be like
up
this.
to the Maul of the Clone Wars, and then they sideline him.
Yep.
It just becomes everyone's bitch.
Well, then they just like kill him off in order to just have Maul again.
Oh, look, the brother that he never had because he was given away to Palpatine by his mother.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. I
Yeah,
think
they're about to play it, but in the Disney continuity, they just have Palpatine like, I don't know, like randomly stealing him away, and his brother's like, "Don't go, bro."
Oh yeah, Sidious, the master of hiding in the shadows, just abducts a child in front of another child. To be fair, in Disney canon, apparently Palpatine almost gets caught by Yaddle.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Like Dooku just heads to the works and is followed by Yaddle, and he never picks up on it. Like,
Well, she's
the
short,
plagiarized,
Brandon,
title
obviously.
Tales of the Jedi, right?
Yeah, Tales of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yes, the fake Tales of the Jedi series. I still cannot get that out of my head of how bad it is.
Please don't go.
Oh, it's even dumber because of the voices, because they don't sound like
Yeah, they're
actual
like-
kids.
They're trying to sound like tough because that's how we've always heard Savage, is he's got like this super deep voice, but then like they're trying to do like the kiddie voice too. It's really awkward.
Easily some of the worst voice acting in a TCW project since the beginning of TCW.
Savage.
Oh my god.
And the thing I want to point out about Filoni's writing is that he forgets characters or entire story arcs
Oh yeah.
until it is convenient for him to bring it back. We have seen nothing of Savage Opress ever since he got killed off, and this is the first time they're finally like bringing him back as an aspect, and it's just in a flashback sequence,
Including when Maul was brought back prominently in Rebels for like multiple episodes at least. I want to say multiple seasons where he was just like, he's there a lot. You could have had a flashback. You could have had like him bring up Sava. Yeah, him just bring him up a little bit, and it's just like nothing. Yeah. And Sam Witwer's voice performance, by the way, is really like just 2-note, I'll say, because he either does this quivery voice where he's like, "Oh, Devin, you should join me," or he's doing like the growly, like, And your master is not my favorite person. It's just like
he sounds like he's trying to do like a Maul is a sophisticated Shakespeare-like villain.
I think that's how he does Tortured. He does like the quivery voice whenever he's like, oh, he's like dark, mysterious, and tortured. So I'll just do the same inflection every single time.
You know, someone is probably going to take that and go like, I can fix him. They're gonna try and do that with Darth Maul. It's gonna be
Oh my goodness.
because I know they had like in the Vader comics, he was being stalked by someone.
Oh,
A literal
Yeah,
Vader fangirl.
Yeah, she loved him. It's just like, what the heck?
Oh, that was so terrible.
is
will
that
say
Dr. Afra?
No, it was somebody else.
Okay.
Afra is just flat out insufferable.
Yeah. I was reminded of her recently when I searched Star Wars comics on a non-official site, and and I was like, I typed in like, it was like a comics site in general, so I typed in like Star Wars, and it was like, you know, Dr. Afra #1. I was like, fuck, would I read that?
Oh, speaking of Sam Witwer recently basically took the Filoni campfire story pill.
Oh yes, I heard
If you
about
saw my
that.
post.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm not sure if I saw your post. I have to double check.
Well,
but,
actually, I meant to say someone shared it. Like
Mm.
someone
Oh.
quoted it.
So
I
like
think it may have
canon
been
is whatever
OG
you
Star
want it to
Wars.
be.
I think OG Star Wars did. I could be wrong.
Haven't
But,
gotten any Lucky Kennedy recently, so I haven't had as much OG Star Wars on my timeline.
Oh my god, you're actually checking. You're keeping an eye on Lucky.
Well, no, I think that's why it came up in the algorithm, is because like one time I responded to like some stupid shit that he said to her, and then like and then he started like stalking me, and then
Yeah, I just blocked him because he was stalking
I did
me
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, the people that are like that, I blocked. I got blocked by somebody who had called me a bigot, though. That was hilarious. That guy was truly like 100 screws loose.
You know, I understand blocking someone if they're just like endlessly replying and just like
It's
making
not
things
going
awkward
anywhere.
and stuff. Yeah, and then also if they're just like making things awkward, where they're just like, you know,
Yeah, there was the first guy I ever blocked on X was somebody who was relentlessly stalking me because of my politics. Like it was like, oh, how come you're doing this? How come you're doing that? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, buddy, I'm literally just trying to talk about normal stuff here. Like even if it wasn't a political post, the guy was literally just going after me for no reason.
Yeah, but like it's always fun to me whenever people block like after the first response. That's whenever I consider it like bitch made behavior. Whenever it's like, you know, oh, I disagree, and they're just like, oh, block. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm still paranoid about SK showing up.
Yeah.
No. Sidious.
What is that line?
my-
Idiot.
I hate
Sidious.
this. I hate this.
Oh, this is
I
like
hate this
fanfic
too.
AI. Like this is indistinguishable from AI, and this is why it's going to replace them, because they can't make anything good or new.
I mean, with AI, at the very least, you can. I would like to say try to make expanded universe material. Whether or not you're successful at it is a completely other matter. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of
No, my point is that like Filoni stuff is so generic that it's just indistinguishable from it already, because he just makes like what like an AI would make.
Don't go.
Why did Maul even go with him?
I'm evil, by the way.
Stop there! What have you done to my brother?
What
Answer
have
me,
you
you
done to my
monster!
brother? He's an innocent bystander. Oh,
This is like one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Maul is a victim of circumstance.
It is his feeble, like young apprentice. Now. Take it.
What the
Coaching-
hell?
What?
The hell was that? That had to be
Yeah.
one of the most pathetic lightsaber swings I've ever seen. And I've seen the lightsaber fights in Rise of Palpatine.
Well, see, he calls it pathetic, so you're agreeing with the show. Duh.
There was literally no energy behind that swing.
Yeah, apparently
If
his
this was
training
supposed
was
to be
just like
like-
failing and getting his ass kicked.
This is so generic. Like, it's not even interesting.
It's funny because it's like, oh, strike me with a lightsaber, and then Palpatine blocks, and then he just snaps him with lightning. Like, oh dear God, what? I thought this was lightsaber training.
This is this is gonna teach him because pain and dark side, and this is as deep as Filoni's thinking goes.
Hello, Henry. Welcome to the stream. Hello, all. Ah, screw it. Not Maul Shadow Fart Lord.
Jab Lord. Yeah,
Soy Lord.
that also works.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got one of the two.
Oh, I'm having PTSD.
Oh God, please tell me we're not going to see an animated version of the scene from Phantom Menace, please.
No, but you do get Clone Wars.
What?
There's no
Okay, so we had a
detail in it
ghostly
at all.
image of Obi-Wan going at him and cutting and severing his love machine. So
Oh my God.
Kenobi.
Bunch of member berries.
Mamba Savage Opress, the character who did jack shit in TCW that we tried advertising. Mamba the Phantom Menace, which has one of the greatest lightsaber duels of all time. Anakin had it, Yoda it, and now Crybaby Maul now has it. Oh, you mean the painful vision crap? Anakin with Mortis, Yoda with that stupid arc in TCW season 6,
you mean
and now
Darth Bane? Or whoever Yoda saw?
yes, and Order 66 too.
Which you did nothing about.
Yeah, they had spoilers for all the movies and they did nothing about it.
Suspicious this is. Do nothing with it, I will. Too busy snapping.
Spoiler alert! Do not give me. Want to experience it for myself? I do. Look, it's his robot legs.
Look, it's Maul with the spider legs that he has for some reason.
Still one of the best
Spider Maul.
EFAP.
Spider Maul.
Still one
Does
of the.
whatever a Spider Maul does.
There
He
you go. It
rots
ties
in
into
the
Miles
junk
Morales.
because I don't know.
Because he has
Spider
no
Maul.
junk himself.
Yeah.
Spider Maul does whatever a Spider Maul does. Is he cool? No, he's not. He's so lame. He's twisted in knots.
It's
He's
still one of
Filoni's Spider Maul.
the best fucking reactions to anything Filoni was always freaking rags on EFAP where somebody's explaining to him, they're like, oh, so they give Maul like spider legs so he could crawl around. There's just a big pause, and he's just like, why not normal legs like he's used to? He's just like, we don't know. He got spider legs for some reason because it looks cool, I guess.
Ew, we're recycling TCW animation.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Brother.
You know what's funny? Me and my sister used to quote to each other that line all the time.
Oh, what?
Brother.
Yeah, we have to look at each other and go, she'd be like, is that you, brother, brother?
We just need Hulk Hogan to come in here and be like, let me tell you something, brother.
Damn it, I don't have any Hulk Hogan clips. I only ever have this one.
He'd be like, what you gonna do when Maul runs wild on you, Palpatine?
Here's the scene where Savage got killed, and
Yep.
we put this nothing burger to rest. I just realized I have been a total bitch my whole life.
That face you make when.
Actually, it looks like he's getting sucked off here.
He's like, oh, so good, Satine.
Oh.
Oh Lord. Again, I don't feel bad for Maul because Maul has been a bad guy all the way up until this point.
It's such a
And he's going to go back to being a bad
Ooh.
guy come Rebels because he's going to try and kill Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it's such many. I mean, he's still a bad guy in this. He's still just trying to do a crime. It's not like he, got humbled by Palpatine and was like, well, I'm going to go be a farmer now. It's like he's always
Imagine.
just like, oh, no, I'm going to be evil again.
You must have your revenge.
He never really changes, and yet they try and feign character development by having lame flashbacks like this.
It's so boring.
That's all they have. Very lame.
It's like you don't
I forgot
understand
the-
what actual character development is, Filoni. So you think that it's just characters reliving their past and just like, crying. And it's like, no, that's not him actually changing. He's just doing the same shit before and after this stupid vision quest.
Oh, John, about the clip you sent me, it's playing at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Revenge.
Can't play it on stream anyway. It was meant for before or after stream.
Oh, okay, no problem. We'll do it after stream. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere, including my damn eyes. How is he not like, oh my eyes?
Yeah.
He like has to put on goggles.
Because that's not gas. That's got to be sand.
Yeah, this was so random because it's like he collapses the roof and then like he's in a sand tunnel for some reason. I never got what was going on.
I guess
here.
Jedi
Jedi just.
weird.
I guess Force users just randomly have visions now.
And
Like
it's in the
like
middle of
you're-
a city too. Like he's not in a desert. Like
imagine you're a Jedi in a diner and you're just trying to enjoy your nice old Jawa burger, and then all of a sudden you're in like a meat palace or something. Like every time it's just like supposed to be, because I'm guessing that what they're trying to do is it's a transition between like, oh, this is all the dust being cucked up by the falling.
It's a loading screen.
it's a 7th gen console that he's in right now, and he doesn't have like the. He's
It's
gotta wait for the hard
Insomniac
drive.
Spider-Man. It's Insomniac Spider-Man during the segments where you're fighting Scorpion.
He's crawling between two walls. He's like, I gotta get to the next part.
Gehidraman, welcome to the stream. What's up? And this is a complete bastardization. Why is Maul having a panic attack?
Excellent question.
Bad guys
There
have
is no answer.
feelings.
I mean, this is the same. You can literally ask, like, oh, why did Barriss Offee bomb the Jedi Temple? No reason.
Because it's deep, bruh. If we have him be like emotional and stuff in the scene, it means that scene is deep.
Why did Sidious not kill Maul on Mandalore? Beats me. John's reaction is literally like you could sum up all of Filoni's baffling decisions in one gesture, not even a word.
Filoni's like, well, I didn't really think about it that much. It's emotional because he's yelling, and so that's how you know it's emotional.
What I wouldn't give to bop Filoni in the nose.
That's violent.
Oh, I think here comes like one of the most retarded bits of the.
My family. My home. My family. My brother.
Okay, first off, your brother is part of your family. So I feel like it's very weird for you to differentiate between the two.
Yeah, but he's green, so who gives a shit about him? He's a weirdo.
Taken from me. Cities.
You know, Maul. How has this not occurred to you at any point before this? Like, seriously, I think you were still loyal to Sidious and TCW for some reason, even though...
Yeah, he even says whenever he comes for him and Savage, he's like, oh, I did it all for you, master. And then he's like, you have become a rival.
Which Maul should have known that. He should have known that Sidious would dump his ass after, what, more than a decade?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 10. I mean, I honestly don't get what the time frame is like when he showed up in the war, because TCW is 7 seasons spanning across a 3-year war.
And it makes even less sense whenever you get the line from Maul where he's like, the Jedi are starting to die in season 7, and he's like, "Oh, your plan, it's going in motion, Master." Or there's something to that effect where it like lets you know that like apparently Sidious let him know the whole plan, including killing the Jedi.
Which makes no sense considering that you literally see like Count Dooku didn't know the whole plan. He certainly didn't know he was going to get killed.
Well, and Maul letting him live before that makes even less sense then. It's like, oh, he let you know his whole plan and he let you live? That makes less sense than ever.
Shoot, at that point, why didn't you just spoil the whole damn thing to the Jedi?
Yeah, he could have just been like, Kenobi, we must combine against a common enemy before they kill all the Jedi.
Actually, no, it's like, Kenobi, I know I killed your girlfriend, and I know I've done a lot of bad things, but I am willing to put aside my urge to murder you for cutting off my junk, because here's the thing with Sidious.
Kenobi, we can kill Sidious and then fight to the death. Yes.
Actually, with that, yes, it makes me. It reminds me of Beast Wars Megatron, just not as hilarious.
There's gonna be a fucking Elseworlds show now where they'll be like, "Oh my god, Kenobi and Maul combined to fight Sidious instead of Yoda at the end of episode 3. That'll be so sick, bro."
Remember when Darth Maul was actually a great character with Mystique? Yeah, me too.
Oh,
remember when Boba Fett Mystique, not the X-Men character, the actual.
I mean, it makes sense. It's blue and red. They kind of, like Goku and Vegeta. Anyways,
Will they have a purple offspring?
The whining continues. Yes, you are whining.
Yes, Justin. Don't give them ideas.
Yeah. All right, give me a second.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Seriously, Justin, get a life, man. Nobody is forcing you to stay here. No, John, don't give them ideas.
I'm giving them peak fire, bro.
So that they can burn their company even faster.
Yes.
So they can sell Star Wars and we can finally put our guns down. I don't get it. Of course you don't. You don't even.
That's his whole life.
You don't have a single damn thought in your head.
You did this to me.
Your brother died because of you, asshole.
No, if I put enough quiver in my voice, you can have sympathy for me.
You know what? It would be hilarious if Savage Opress just shows up out of the smoke and is like, "You killed me, bitch."
He's like, "No, it was actually your fault," and then he like disappears again. He's like, "Sidious." He's like, "No, you." He's like,
Maul, remember who you are.
Savage has like
killed
a whole like.
Oh my gosh, are we going Lion King?
Savage has like a whole chalkboard by the end. He's just like, "So you caused this." And he's just like, "I'm still not getting it, Sidious." It's like, no. Oh,
that actually reminds me
of
of a gag from The Simpsons where Bart was trying to tell Homer about a murder plot, and it was just not going through to Homer. You know, what's even weirder about this whole revelation thing is, isn't Maul already trying to get revenge on Sidious and the Empire?
Yeah, he like already hates him, so now he just keeps hating him.
Yeah, pretty much.
This revelation legitimately does not apply. It doesn't change Maul. It doesn't change the course of the story. It's not some massive, revelation or anything. It's like you already hate Sidious and you want to destroy him.
He's killing time in a 10-episode series where the episodes are only like 22 minutes long. So Filoni just cannot fill time. He's trying as much as he can.
So he's not progressing and just staying the same. You can literally just say that about literally any Dave Filoni character.
Mm-hmm.
Why so serious?
Mm.
Up. random electric crackle because reasons.
But
Or is that supposed to be his leg malfunctioning?
his force lightning, dude. He's having a memory.
You did this to me. You did this.
Look, he's every blue-haired woman whenever she can't find something at a store.
Oh look, we found a Karen. Oh look, we have this.
Bullish.
We have the official Star Wars Karen. Everybody.
You did this to me. It's like, man, we just don't have it in stock. I'm sorry.
I just want to say sorry for the clean clothes joke last week. I went too far, buddy. You literally insulted nobody because you are literally one of the most inoffensive idiots I have ever seen. Kindergartners could throw better insults than you.
That went too far.
Nobody cares about his feelings. Here it is. I think it's coming. Assuming he doesn't cut out the bit, I really want. No, damn it! He didn't have the scene. He didn't have the scene where he says, "I'm not going to let that happen to anyone else."
Oh yeah, he becomes
where
like
he basically has like
arbiter
a
of
Batman
truth.
moment.
Yeah, he's like, I am now Maul Wayne. And he's-
I'm Maul Man.
yeah, I am here to prevent Sidious from hurting anybody else, even though I totally made my own decisions and hurt myself. But shut up.
All right, so here to cover this is Star Wars Meg.
Oh no.
Listen, man.
Her
got
me to get
super
going.
emotional voice.
Change Darth Maul forever.
Her, by the way, in quotes. I'm not still not sure.
We're still 99.99999% convinced that she's AI.
An AI man.
Sam Witwer is such a horrible actor. Shame that he also does Galen Merrick. Galen Merrick was like his only good role.
Yeah. Anyway, I need to get going.
All right, see you, Wolfscar. At least you were here for the
Thank you,
cringe.
dude. Glad to have you on.
I mean,
You
I'll still
knocked
be
him.
here, but I just got to be on my phone.
Gotcha.
No problem.
So, all right.
See you, buddy.
That's Double A has a great theory there. Star Wars.
Oh no, Star Wars Meg is J.I. Acup's wife.
We're expanding the lore right now. This is great.
Quick! Somebody get a board. Somebody contact Darth Melvin. I think we cracked it. I think we cracked the code. I'm like Charlie Day in that one clip.
Oh yeah, where he's got the board behind him and he's like, it's like J.I. Acup is like, oh, my wife is not fake. It's actually she has a YouTube channel of her own. I've just never seen her in person.
What the?
Mail in order wife. Wolfscar, did you leave or?
Looks like he's here.
Oh no,
Wolfscar.
What?
Okay,
there he goes.
I'll just remove and mute. I'll just review. Okay, no, now he's left.
He's
okay.
gone.
Why are you gay?
Sam Witwer is handsome though.
Why are you gay?
Mm.
Why are you gay?
I like it. I like to do a double lightsaber with him sometime, if you know what I mean. Oh,
Gross.
That ain't right.
no, it's
That's
not.
just ain't right. The shills are multiplying.
The shills are taking over.
I mean, the good news is at least we can take them down just as easy. So,
Senate Chancellor, shills are our speciality.
Hello there, my Jedi and Sith friends, and welcome
Hello
back to another Star Wars video. It is I coming at you once again, your friend and your favorite
We're not
Galactic Coaster.
friends.
we never will be friends. I can never be friends with someone who likes Disney Star Wars. Like even a remote small bit, we cannot be friends. Like Cosmonaut said, maybe we can be friends in another life.
Oh dear. Well, that really makes me sad because my AI person was just hoping to be friends with other people.
Are we sure she's a real person? She sounds like an AI.
I think it's a dude speaking through an AI because he knows that a woman will appeal to more people online.
I've heard a lot of theories about that somewhere.
Ooh, psychological studies with Iron Inquisitor.
Justin is really into Star Wars Meg. He's like, yes.
I can't keep playing this clip on you, man, but it applies so damn well.
You are creepy as shit.
All right, he's on his way to work. Okay, good luck, buddy. See ya.
Star Wars Mag, and today
She
we are
can't
diving
even
back
say her own
into
name right. It sounds like she's saying like magazine. She's like Star Wars Mag.
Magazine, as in the kind of blaster magazine I clip into my DC-17 or my E11 or my DL-44.
You can't know the
Maul
names
Shadow
of
Lord
guns.
because
That's
the
bad.
penultimate to episode.
I'm sorry, hang on.
And today we are diving back into Maul Shadow Lord.
Did he just cut through an ATST?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. To be fair, Starkiller did the same thing. Oh wait, that means that's just another thing Filoni ripped off. But it's like for a second I thought that was an AT Walker.
No, I remember
Because
it was
the
an ATSD because fucking Devin comes in and like saves everybody in her random ship that she stole. And then the ATST shoots at them as they're leaving and like hits them, but it doesn't appear to actually do anything.
Because nothing in Disney Star Wars actually does damage anymore. People just die because they're so fed up with living.
It does damage when the plot needs it to do damage. Like Maul's leg has been damaged for the first 8 episodes, but when we need it to come into play, when he's actually fighting people, then we'll have it actually matter. It's the same thing like whenever Filoni would do fights like clones and droids. They're shooting at each other and they're both just marching in a straight line, the same forces. But whenever he needs the droids to be winning at the beginning, he has them hit all of their shots. And then at the end of the episode, when the clones need to win, he just has them hit all of their shots and the droids all miss. It's like,
by the way, speaking of Maul's busted leg, it's literally right here on screen right now.
It's like, I tore my ACL. I'm out 6 to 8 months.
Wait a minute. I don't have ACL.
Ultimate 2 episodes just dropped. Episode 7, Call to Oblivion, and Episode 8, The Creeping Fear.
Where she says that.
The read on that one, you are trying so hard to make that sound like it's a creepy horror novel-esque line, and it's like, let's get one thing straight. The best Star Wars horror story is Death Troopers. Nobody's topping that. And second off, the creeping fear can literally be applied to anything. Because, again, Filoni can only think in like the most basic, generic of terms.
Oh yes, we're diving into the dark side in this one, my friends. And the titles
I would like to think that this is a show about a dark side user. We are always diving into the dark side with this show, you idiot.
Themselves are pretty significant. On April 1st, 2004, a year out from the release of Revenge of the Sith, StarWars.com posted as an April Fool's joke that Episode 3 was going to be titled The Creeping Fear. So when the episode names for this show dropped, I assumed that The Creeping Fear might have something to do with Darth Vader. Now while he...
bloody hell, we still have 2 more episodes he might actually show up.
Doesn't appear in this week's episodes, they've just set up the biggest fight in the final week. I believe this entire show has been building up to Vader versus Maul. But one...
You know, if they wanted to do that, you'd think that they would actually establish Vader having some stakes in this or being summoned right off the bat. But no, because this is Dave Filoni, he's allergic to pretty much using any characters that isn't someone he's already completely butchered like Maul.
Line of dialogue in episode 8, in today's second episode, has altered the way I think the fight is gonna go. I'm honestly very surprised by Maul's motivations. This is the first time we've seen Maul break down in tears. This is the first time...
Oh my god, they literally did not have Maul cry. We cannot add Paul to the list of people who broke down crying for no damn reason.
Good old Paul.
Great. Now there's 2 people named Paul that I absolutely hate with every single fiber of my being.
Oh, who's the other one?
The one from the Amazing Spider-Man comics, which Marvel, thank God, finally killed him off.
We've seen him be humanized like this. And
because he was never supposed to be humanized like this, you bitch.
Kind of like Obi-Wan apologizing to Vader in Kenobi Episode 6.
Primus, don't remind me. I hated that.
That was horrible.
Easily one of the worst scenes in Disney Star Wars history.
Especially because of the aftermath. He's like, my friend is truly dead. Anyways, I'll see you. Why don't you kill him?
And Vader, why are you saying, "Oh, you didn't kill Anakin, I did"? It's like, why are you taking the guilt off of him?
He's just a nice guy like that, even though he's in the midst of his Sith journey.
And he snapped a kid's neck earlier in the show, like at random. He doesn't even do it for any particular reason.
Maul apologizes to his younger self for all of it, for choosing to go along with Palpatine and becoming a Sith, who was then disposed of, leaving him with scars and a life of pain. And
no, it's supposed to leave him as a red stain on the floor because seriously,
in his anguish,
where do you see him getting out of this? I don't see.
There was a big trampoline at the bottom of that shaft.
It stopped him, man.
He landed. There were a bunch of like canopies, and they broke his fall. Where he was like, "Ow, ow, 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 ow."
You know what? It's gonna be hilarious because if they actually get around to, we can't do anything with Maul anymore, they're just gonna take Maul's bottom half and give it a robot upper half. And they're gonna have that.
See, I thought they were gonna take Dooku's head and give it like a robot body, and then the body, same thing with Jango Fett, and then eventually they'll intermingle where like Jango's human body will get Dooku's human head.
Oh my god, what kind of body horror have we invented? What is this? The human centipede?
And they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so dark and edgy, guys. You gotta give Disney credit. It's like, no, this is just random bullshit.
I mean, to be fair, we did have a Mon Calamari head grafted onto Grievous's body in the comics.
I think it was called Carbon.
Yes, I
can't remember.
I do remember. I think I read that issue. I don't own the actual comics, thank God. I accidentally got them for a birthday present, but I disposed of them.
Good. I've only read some of them on alternative sites.
Yeah. I can sail the seven seas, no problem when it comes to comics. TV shows and movies, not so much. I don't have that exact luxury.
We gotta get Brandon the links from me and Melissa Lord.
Yes, I want to be a pirate. I'm gonna call myself Vader Beard.
Call yourself I was gonna say a Hondo, but that's a TCW character.
Nah, call me Han Solo, because he technically is called a space pirate.
Ah, there you go.
This surprised a lot of Star Wars fans, and I've already seen some pretty negative reactions to it.
Oh, of course you did, because this is retarded as hell.
Nah.
I swear, if she says the word toxic, I'm going to lose it.
Toxic.
Shut up, Mag. He's crying because he knows he's a bitch now. Oh, he's a bitch now. What was he before?
Maul pledges.
He's only half a bitch now. He used to be a full bitch.
Not allow this to happen to anyone else. So if he does confront Vader, the new apprentice of Sidious, is he going to try to appeal to his emotions? And is that in character for Maul? And how does this align with his...
No, it's not in character for Maul. Maul wouldn't do that. Maul wouldn't be an anti-hero. He'd be dead. Maul was the silent killer type. He was the loyal guy. He was a weapon, a tool for Palpatine to use. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Why does she say it like that? Vader. I have no damn clue.
It's the AI voice. It messes things up.
Motivations later in the timeline in Star Wars Rebels, whereas Revenge is all about Obi-Wan. Maybe in this show we're going to see that he tries to
paper-thin lightsabers
to fight the Sith, but can't. And so his obsession with revenge moves from Sidious to Obi-Wan.
Why?
I sure wish I had a can't, or else I wouldn't have to do this stupid AI voice.
It's even like, again, there's no reason for him. So she's literally saying that the only reason he goes back to fighting Obi-Wan is because he can't fight the Sith for some reason. Why?
Because he just fails at everything, dude. So he's like, "Oh, the Empire's too strong. I'm just gonna fight Obi-Wan or something. I don't know."
You know what? I bet Maul is going to be the kind of person who goes online to play video games but gets his ass kicked all the time. And you can hear that he's like, "Oh, I'll get you next time."
Yes.
He
Although
just
I do
starts camping
suspect-
the whole time, and he's like, "I didn't die as many times this time, guys. See, I'm better than you."
You still got your ass kicked.
that when Maul says he won't allow this to happen to anyone else, he's probably just going to try and kill the Sith outright, something which he fails to do, but later passes down to Kira.
Oh my god, why? I mean, we know Kira is going to fail because we all know that the Sith are supposed to be destroyed by, Vader.
What the fuck is this panel? She's got a black saber with red rings around it.
I think that's supposed to be a sword and not an actual lightsaber, thank God. Why are they giving Vader black speech bubbles?
You have training, I see.
Even after Maul's death, Kira knows the truth.
You know what? I keep fantasizing these scenarios where characters from real Star Wars just kick the living crap out of everyone in Disney Star Wars. It's kind of like, Punisher kills the Marvel Universe, where one character just kicks the ass of everyone else.
That reminds me of the comment I did in one of the servers where I mentioned like Mara Jade coming in like through a portal and then solos all of the fake canon.
Or General Grievous coming in and killing all of the fake Jedi made up by Dave Filoni.
Yeah, and doing it 03 Clone Wars style.
Dude, if 03 Clone Wars Grievous came in, he would just wreck. He'd be like, Order 66 needs a better solution. And he's just like, he takes out everybody who survived.
Or you have the real Darth Vader from the EU just come in and wipe out everyone, including the fake Darth Vader.
Fake Darth Vader is like, wait, Vader, you didn't kill Anakin. Oh, I did. And he's just like, whatever, I'm gonna kill him now.
And then he just, he force chokes him, and then, because he's not going to bother blooding his blade on him.
Finally, something good on this. We saw those nice looking Subway wraps. That looked
and
pretty
now
tasty.
and it's followed up by Jeff Goldblum. And a random transform desk. No survivors. Oh, look, we're having Palpatine in the middle of a firefight for some reason. Palpatine's not even supposed to be involved in any of this kind of crap.
Yes, I am,
Real
because I'm super cool.
Of the Emperor, she tries to finish what Maul started.
Why?
She used to be pretty hot too. It's a shame she was wasted in this dumb movie.
So was the actor for Vision. I mean, to be fair, he was wasted in the MCU too, so.
Yep.
Damn it.
And something we're slowly starting to see in these episodes is Maul going insane.
Get out of here, Ahsoka.
No one wants to see you. The EU Inquisition coming in to wreck the Disney one. Yes. The real, Jarek leading all of the... leading them all, and like the Disney ones will try to fly away in their Disney helicopters, only for them to all throw their lightsabers. Ah, shit, we forgot they could throw their weapons. They just get beheaded in midair.
Driving himself nuts, going mad in his own head.
But it's about Sidious. It's not even about Obi-Wan. A lot of insanity usually comes from the fact that you're obsessed over one thing. And Maul was obsessed with hunting down Obi-Wan in Rebels. 'Cause reasons.
He sees visions, which we're going to dive into in just a moment. But the line that resonates in his mind is when Marok said, "The Emperor wants you dead." I think there's a part of Maul that still feels betrayed. And
oh my god, he already knows. It's been years since the Mandalore incident. So it's like, you'd think he'd already know, Palpatine wants me dead.
Mm-hmm.
How once a mighty and menacing, cool-looking character has fallen.
Pretty much, unfortunately.
Maul becoming an raging idiot is so stupid. Then again, he should have died. Well, he did die. The Phantom Menace was the only time you ever really see real Maul in Disney Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He
didn't kill him, even though he
and yet
wants
he
him
didn't
dead.
kill him. He should be on his hit list, yet he didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't even seem to like care about him until he pops up. And they're like, oh, he definitely wanted you dead. It's like, well, why didn't he ever search for me then?
Hurt, even though he was trucked away, even though Palpatine killed his mother, Mother Talzin, and his brother.
Mother Talzin, one of the more forgettable villains.
Look at the cave drawings. They're like they show the derpiness of Disney Star Wars. They're like it's like a bunch of
look like they're in so much pain from existing.
They look like that guy from Goonies. Oh god, the deformed person. But anyways, where he's just like, hey, you guys,
you mama make me happy.
Or some of the Fooglies from Spy Kids.
Oh no.
Press.
Oh.
At one point, Palpatine was the only father figure in his life, so it's still
Father figure. I'm pretty sure he was just a master and Maul's an apprentice.
Yes.
stings that despite his loyalty, Palpatine wants him dead. But Lucasfilm just gave Star Wars fans something we've been dying to see for over 25 years.
Maul dying?
Flashbacks to young Maul being taken by Sidious and separate.
Have we been asking for that?
No, I don't think anyone's really brought up Darth Maul until this show was announced.
Pretty much.
Separated from his family.
Oh, by the way, guys, Brandon the Awful, I think he disappeared off the internet again.
Oh, that's good news. Until he comes back.
Until he inevitably comes back, and then I kick his ass again.
Somehow, Brandon the Awful returned.
But in the meantime, we're back to the true one and only, baby.
Justin Avarello?
No! Shut up, Meg. Dark Colonel, welcome to the stream, my guy.
Dark Colonel, good guy.
Hey, shout out to Dark Colonel. He started streaming on YouTube. Go over and sub to his channel and give the guy some support. Friend of the channel.
But we need to discuss the timeline of these events, because they don't align with the old expanded universe.
Of course they bloody don't!
Oh, hey, you know what? I'll give credit to Meg here. She didn't call it Legends.
Yes. But it's so weird when she's saying, oh, it doesn't line up. And I'm like, no shit, it doesn't line up. The EU hasn't been something Disney's considered in over 12 years.
Yeah, she acts like they have any degree of respect for the actual stories.
Because Legends isn't canon.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn it. I gave her credit.
And we're docking those points.
Yep.
Guess it's no surprise. But pre-Disney, Maul was taken by Palpatine much earlier. But in the new canon, in Son of Dathomir, in Star Wars timelines, and now Maul Shadow Lord, the young Zabrak was taken at the age of 14.
Why
That's
would
not
you
really
take
that
it
young?
that
Don't
old?
you? Yeah, don't you train Jedi at like age 6?
Well, again, also keep in mind that Maul is supposed to be completely indoctrinated into like the Sith doctrine. So he's
like a robot for killing.
Exactly. It's like that would require you to brainwash him from a very early age.
Yep. Yeah,
As we see in the
14 is
flashback,
way too
Savage
old.
Opress thinks that Maul has changed, and he doesn't want him to go off with Palpatine. He screams, "What have you done to him?"
That's like starting,
God,
it's like starting high school. That's like way too old. You're already like
Literally got one of these ads the other day.
what is this, like an AI shit?
No, this is theory. Theory sabers.
Theory sabers.
China sabers.
Enter code theory, and then your saber will only cost 400 instead of 500. Whoa.
No thanks, dude. I'm getting my lightsabers from some other third party.
No, bro, but these are totally cool, bro.
Oh god, of course he's got Darth Maul esque merchandise because he's got a shill. He is technically on my list, but I don't think we'll be covering him later.
Evil Tony the Tiger. Why are you evil?
Evil Tony the Tiger. How many people here don't like this show but enjoy it? That's an open contradiction. How can you enjoy something you don't like?
Yeah, like I can understand saying that something is like objectively bad, but I still like it. that would make sense. But like saying that I think it's bad, but also I like it, that's a contradiction.
I mean, nobody here actually likes Disney Star Wars. We all hate it. We're all joined together by our hatred of Disney Star Wars. Chinese sabers, damn it, Meg, it's all your fault.
Shut up, Meg.
How do you shut up an AI?
We see something
whoever's prompting it can stop typing, I suppose.
in the flashback that I would argue is actually quite difficult to watch. A younger Maul being
difficult
Quite
to watch because of how bad
difficult
it
to
is. I'd
watch.
agree.
Yeah, the animation is kind of shit.
It's always been.
trained by Palpatine, both of their lightsabers are ignited, but then Sidious electrocutes and tortures him, hardening and forging him as a real Sith. And like I say, you
Is
do
that all
really
it
start to
takes?
feel
Just fucking torture him? All right.
Oh, bring it. Oh, let's start with the torture porn.
The
I'll go get my toolkit.
Saw movies are making a lot of Sith.
Oy.
sorry for Maul, and you realize that his experience is kind of similar to a Jedi youngling.
I don't remember torture being on the list for Jedi younglings.
Yeah, what? Getting forced.
And Jedi younglings are much younger than Maul was in the retcon stuff.
I mean, look at these adorable little faces.
She shows a person being tortured for failing at a lightsaber course, and then she's like, "Oh, not unlike a Jedi youngling." It's like, oh, what movies were you watching?
Evil Kool-Aid Man. Do I get a feeling that this is an alternate account of Evil Tony the Tiger? Because they are way too damn similar. Are we Maul maxing here? What the hell does that mean? Maul maxing.
We are maxing out on calling out Maul Shadow Lord bullshit.
Yes. Jedi younglings weren't tortured. What?
Yeah,
I literally said the same thing. This is not a comparison at all. Brandon's mom, 1, 2, 3. Brandon Boot.
Oh no.
Oh no, Melvin's some of the idiots from Melvin's stream are coming in. We're brushing him aside.
Stripped away from their parents and their families from such a young age that eventually they forget who they used to be, and they're used by their order.
Oh my god, Jedi don't forget who they used to be, Meg. They have some inkling, but you know, grown-up stuff.
Meg is indeed stupid. I agree, AA.
Oh god, she ripped the page right out of Star Wars Tales. I recognize it.
Oof. Mace Windu looks like, I'm not even trying to be racist here. They make his face look really like an animal's here. His brow is like down all
That's
the
nothing
fucking
compared
way.
to what they did with them in the
that one
newer comics.
What is that art style? That is like a really racist art style, I gotta say.
I mean, I like this art style. This looks fine. I mean, I guess it's how to draw him looking stern.
I like his tablet there. He's got handles on each side.
Oh, look, it's a Miles Electric from the later Sonic games. But yeah, I remember this one. He fought a albino Zeltron bounty hunter who also showed up in the Clone Wars Adventure comics.
For a very specific purpose. Now, obviously, this
maybe I should hunt for this story and post about it tomorrow.
Sith, especially Palpatine, are far more brutal than any Jedi Master, but the principle still applies.
What principle?
How is it even remotely comparable?
GS up, hose down.
G's up, hose down.
Meg is really a man. I can see it with my one good eye.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
Yeah, that they never had a choice. And because Maul was not his original name, I wonder if at some point in this show...
Oh, dear Lord. Maul is not his real name. Oh, gee. Who could have seen that coming? You know, you have your Darth Sidious, who was Palpatine. You have your You had your Darth Tyrannus, who was Count Dooku. You had your Darth Vader, who was Anakin Skywalker. What else do you think?
No, but Maul is a totally believable name, bro.
Out what he used to be called. Then, my friends, we see some more traumatic moments from his life. We see Obi-Wan coming at him to slice him in half with Qui-Gon's lightsaber in The Phantom Menace, as well as repurposed scenes from the Clone Wars where Savage,
where we saw Maul with a spider's ass,
saves him. Maul
He's like,
Reborn.
Savage, I haven't been able to take a piss in 10 years. Fucking kill me.
No, don't bring me back to Mother. Just kill me. No, don't rebuild me. I want to die.
Or make me like a whole spider person. It'll be totally cool. I could be called Spider Maul or something.
Darth Disabilities. Welcome to the stream. I have spaghetti noodles for legs, and they're still better than whatever this Disney Mall is using.
There you go.
Yeah, because apparently nobody knows how to fix a freaking knee.
And then finally, Savage being killed by Palpatine. And the way these flashbacks
And one of the most pointless characters to ever be pointless died.
Oof.
The end.
were done visually was just mwah, chef's kiss.
Mwah.
Ew! Don't kiss me! Don't kiss me, Meg. I don't.
Culinary disaster.
I love the hybrid.
No, this is it. No. It's what Gordon Ramsay says. It's raw. It's freaking raw.
Yes, that's even better.
He still needs to introduce Monday Night Raw sometime. He can be like, it's raw.
Yeah, Meg, we get it. Maul sells Star Wars. Maul will always be an Irodinian. No brother, no mother, and none of this crap sad sack nonsense. Yes, I thought I was the only one who knew it for a while.
Of the 3D Clone Wars with the brushstroke canvas style of Shadow Lord.
I mean, to be fair, I'm actually so used to this that I literally had a bit of a jump start of that I was actually taken aback by how smooth the Rebels art style was for a second. It still looks like shit. That ginger guy John in the middle looks like he cuts his own hair. Shots fired at John.
Hey man, this haircut cost me $13. Don't you dare.
Brandon, we've got some more lurkers. Yes, we do. I really need
fine.
More...
They're giving watch hours, baby.
Yes. Invincible has better animation than this. Oh, that's something. I've heard people saying that the animation of the last season wasn't so good.
Yeah, not so good.
And then Maul gazes upon his reflection. Half his face is him.
It looks like he's doing a kissy face right here. Yeah, the way his lips look like
Self in the present day, whereas the other half is his younger self.
It is so hard to tell because of how freaking murky the water is.
It's such a dichotomy, bro. It's so artistic. What?
You know, Spider-Man Homecoming had something similar to this, and they pulled it off a billion times better.
This is the moment
whenever
where
he
Maul
was doing the
sobs.
like, come on, Spider-Man scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where they took a bit from If This Be My Destiny from the Stan Lee Steve Ditko comics, one of the most influential moments in Spider-Man comics history. Oh, thank God, something more. Ads are freaking weird, man.
But where's Theory Sabers?
I don't want Theory Sabers. I don't want Theory in general.
Enter code Theory at checkout.
5 minutes alone with him, and I'll prove he's a fraud.
Whoa.
And says, I'm sorry. And then reassures himself,
so
it's all right. It's all right. And it's such a powerful moment because
my buddy Iron Inquisitor here possibly dies of a brain aneurysm for seeing the destruction of Darth Maul.
My boy.
I mean, the good news is at least we don't see get to see Devin turning into Darth Talon at any point.
Yeah, we cannot have Talon ruin. That will just be the end of me.
It will be the end of me too, buddy. Unlike this stream, my Kellogg's Frosted Flakes are great. Okay, then why are you
Damn
still
you,
here? If my
Tony
stream
the
isn't very good?
Tiger. I wish I could insult your cereal, but I really do like it.
I mean, to be fair, at times it tastes like cardboard, but ooh.
This is when Maul finally forgives himself. But
For what? Forgives himself for what?
For being lured into the dark side. Yeah. He should have known as a little kid, like, oh man, this Palpatine guy, he's actually bad.
Stranger danger, stranger danger.
he needs revenge over the Sith. And in terms of setting up this fight with Vader, after round 2...
Sets up a fight with Vader, they say, but did you, but chances are he's not going to be in this. Chances are they might actually be saving Vader for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, shoot! I'm gonna have to get that. I forgot. Mr. Grizzy uses it. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
So basically, if he appears in season 2, they're basically ripping off this in a weird way the story beats of Rebels.
Yeah, then they do that.
Since Vader was in season 2.
Another shot fired at John. Why does the ginger guy wear fingerless gloves?
Damn you, George Lucas! You wear flannels. I don't want to hear it. No, it's because of tendonitis, brah.
Is he special needs? My son has oh Lord.
But
why is everybody shooting? Yeah. Why is everybody attacking John?
Oh, that's just the same guy in an alt account, dude. I know Darth Disabilitas.
It's gotta be.
The Inquisitors in the next episode, fans are wondering how Maul survives, and I think part of it is going
to be bad writing. Absolutely.
I love
always bad writing.
Stupid Vader face where he looks like he's frowning in his mask.
With the busted knee, it's like Maul should have been dead 100 times by now, but they don't. Tendonitis from Bapping Outlaws.
That actually would give you that because K-Vess is a retarded Jim Henson puppet, and it would take a lot of fapping to ever try with that.
Oy. Just look at Darth Talon instead, the real Darth Talon.
Aayla Secura, man.
Emotional manipulation. And speaking of Inquisitors, my friends, as I predicted, to assist Marok, Vader sends a second Inquisitor. The 11th...
As you predicted, it's not like they showed this in the damn trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they did.
Brother, who is also known as the Crow. The fight is...
Big as a prophet.
That is an awful name for a character like this. Also, don't you dare rip off one of the greatest comic book movies ever made.
He shows up and he's just like, caw.
Don't you dare insult the memory of Brandon Lee like that.
Oh man, the reboot did enough to that movie. You need to leave it alone.
Oh my god, my dad legitimately was destroyed when that movie came out.
Ooh, your dad, your dad and Snarky J have a lot in common.
Yeah, he really loves the original Crow. Actually, one of my best memories of him recently was he asked, he was in the basement. I was in my room. He calls me and he's like, "Hey, do you want to watch The Crow with me?" I said yes, and we actually sat down and watched it together. And I loved the movie. Yeah, it was
a nice standalone movie that they definitely never made a sequel to.
Actually, I learned that Harvey Weinstein interfered with the making of the sequel.
And I think it surprised fans that Maul was bested. The injury...
Oh, yeah, you were right. He literally just holds his lightsaber and just starts spinning it.
Yeah, that's his kill shot. He's like, I'm going to slowly advance on you now and spin my lightsaber.
General Grievous does the spinning lightsaber thing a lot better, and that's because he's got 2 of them that he's got going.
Well, and that's like at the start of a fight because he's like trying to overwhelm his opponent with like the speed, and he's also like, yeah, he has 4 of them and he's spinning 2 of them usually, and it's just like it's making like basically a buzz saw. Meanwhile, Maul could just like stick his saber anywhere and stop this thing from spinning because it's one with a hand.
And speaking of Grievous, the Inquisitor spinning lightsaber was basically a knockoff of the spinning Grievous lightsaber toy that I remember seeing at Costco.
Oh my bloody god. The Inquisitors look like ass. I mean, to be fair, everything in Dave Filoni's Star Wars looks like ass.
His leg really slowed him down, but
I like how it's literally just sparking here and not at the knee where he's damaged. That's hilarious.
as we know from the trailers and some of the promo material, next week, Maul is going to wipe the floor with them, and he's going to have the help of Diodaki and Devon.
Just what you always wanted. You wanted to see Maul interacting with Jedi as on the same side. Isn't this what you always wanted to see, chat? Ain't it awesome? So totally not, retarded at all. Oh, shit. Kevin Smith was also friends with Weinstein. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
Why does Iron Inquisitor have videos of himself holding a stuffed animal and laughing? Son, you need to lay off coke.
Hey, that's Darth Grumpy.
Do not insult Darth Grumpy. The unofficial fourth member of our little trio here. Don't you go knocking, dude.
That's right. All three of them, including the Jedi Master, are going to team up. Diodaki was adamant that Maul can never be that
Diodaki has been a retard the entire time through as well.
ally. Oh, how things change when the situation is dire. Also in these episodes, my friends, we're seeing a fracturing within Maul's own ranks. Some of his Mandalorians, notably Kebris, abandoned him.
And he got killed like instantly afterward because they're retards. Because we cannot go one show without making the Mandalorians complete idiots.
So the Empire does kill them before they can escape Janix. But even a loyalist like Rook Cast is starting to question his decisions. And what they're doing with this, as well as the big reveal at the end of episode 8, is setting up Maul's journey with Crimson Dawn. And who would have...
What they're setting up is Maul becoming a complete and total bitch who loses everything and ends up being alone again in Rebels.
Pretty much.
Because everyone's either going to end up dead, which I find highly unlikely, or worse, they're going to go off, create their own crime syndicate, and do nothing.
Well,
or they're going to join up with Kira later on.
I already saw Idiots and Theories chat whenever we were checking out one of his videos on this, where they were like, oh, Devon should show up in Rey's New Jedi Order.
Why? How? She'd probably be old as shit.
Yeah, that's why I said they're gonna have a bunch of geriatric people in the New Jedi Order, where like they're all just like old people from Rebels era, where they're like, Rey, I'm ready to learn. She's like, oh, that's okay. You're too old.
Yeah, they don't make my amazing Kool-Aid. They'd rather eat Tide Pods. Oh, they don't like my... Oh, these two are literally just interacting off each other now.
Evil Kool-Aid man, why are you so evil?
I just don't understand the kids these days. You got something against watching movies with one sister? Can never forgive Disney, TCW, and what they've done to the Mandalorians. You know it's bad when Karen Travis left the company because of what they did. Yes, she was actually very smart to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So was Catherine Winder when she left, right when TCW started airing.
Ugh. Good decision indeed.
T. Vario would be the person to set up a meeting between Maul and Dryden Voss.
I bloody forget this guy exists.
Yeah, poor what's his face? Paul Bettany. Yeah, he's
got nothing on Prince Xizor.
Xizor, man.
The real king in the underworld.
Black Sun. Shadows of the Empire is so good.
He's black, son.
Voss from Solo: A Star Wars Story. And remember,
Hashtag Solo lost money.
He's already appeared in the Clone Wars Season 7.
And Mando and Grogu will lose money.
Oh, look at this retarded face of his. Yes, I am in fact puckering my lips because I'm trying to introduce the hologram all the way on the opposite side.
Lucasfilm Animation already has a 3D render of him. Well, lo and behold, he's about to appear in the final week of Maul Shadow Lord.
Yay! And no
final week because they have to premiere 2 episodes at a time to try and get in the ratings.
Who are you trying to talk to here? Like, buddy.
George, you're taking it to a weird place. Let's calm down.
Yes, George. Nobody here has cuddled with their sister.
In the final 2 episodes of Season 1, another pretty nuts moment from these episodes was Icarus's brother Scorn meeting
Oh, yes, these two forgettable idiots.
Oh, brother.
Brother!
his end. This was meant to evoke Maul losing his own brother Savage. And did you
I'm sorry, but these two just have absolutely nothing in common. I bet that is Darth Watts. No, it can't be. Darth Watts actually can't speak for shit.
notice the insane callback to Revenge of the Sith? After Maul creates a distraction and gets
'Cause he's
away,
spinning.
Because that's a good trick. No, they're trying to say, oh, he's mimicking Palpatine's move.
No, I know. That's what I mean. Like he's doing the where he's like
He
spinning
reignites
towards the
his
4
lightsaber.
Jedi Masters. Yeah.
spins aggressively and uses Force Scream.
Did
This
they
is
just rip
literally
off the
scene
sound?
They probably did.
I don't remember the sound during that one.
I'm George Lucas. Oh, sure.
Hey,
like the actual
George.
George Lucas would come
George,
to my
is
little
Disney
neck of
really
the woods.
white slavers? Is that true? Why would you say that about poor Kath? Do you regret your decision to trust Kathleen Kennedy?
George, is it true that you read the Republic comics?
technique Palpatine used on the Jedi Masters when he was being arrested. It's one of the most powerful types of Force exertion. It unleashed a negative psychic effect on all nearby beings. In Maul's case, it's an expression of rage.
So he's not even using it for the intended purpose. Is Brandon the guy that argued with
Just doing it to be edgy.
only to lose his title of Shield Slayer?
Oh
Well,
my.
first, I don't remember anymore. Those were dark years. Evil Uncle Ben. Oh dear Lord, what is it with everybody? What is it with all these people? Do I have to start kicking? Do I have to start kicking?
I think
finding out
this is
people?
like legit 1 or 2 people on all the accounts because all the evil,
It's got to be.
all the evil people are just like popping up all of a sudden.
Yeah, I gotta start doing it. Give me a quick second.
No, poor George.
I just put them on timeout. They'll probably show back up again. As for me, losing my title as Shield Slayer, it literally does not matter. I have my own channel. I get to do what I want. Oh, you have the title of amateur. Yeah, what have you done?
But if you're worried, Maul was kind of softened in this episode. If you
Oh, softened. That's exactly what we wanted to see with Maul.
think, he could have beaten those Inquisitors, I urge you to wait until episodes 9 and 10.
Ew.
I urge you to wait. Evil. Evil!
Hang on, Barnacle Boy. I'll hit him with my water ball.
Wait, I'm not.
And I predict Marok is going to meet his first death. And as for the Crow, he's
First
also
death.
going to
Oh my
lose. But in the years to come, he will meet his end at the hands of Ahsoka.
ass.
Ahsoka.
But did you notice, earlier in the timeline in this show, his mask is slightly different.
No, nobody notices because nobody gives a damn.
So does it get battered up? Does he have to replace it?
Probably just
I think he's
Filoni
going to
not
be
paying
severely
attention.
injured. But those are
Nobody gives a crap.
Imagine if none of this happens and their character designs are just wildly inconsistent, and then she'll be like, "Oh, well, that's okay because Filoni doesn't need to pay attention to shit."
I mean, to be fair, he did kind of do the same thing with Ahsoka's outfit because in the fake Tales of the Jedi, it is very different from how it is because he tries using like her season 1 outfit, the brown tank top and all, but it's like it's like longer now because he's got to censor it.
Oh, Filoni, you just
Okay.
can't resist.
So, as a little early birthday present for John,
Oh no!
the Resident
What
Evil
are we gonna
trailer.
see?
This
Oh
comes
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, this comes out on September 18th, which is my exact birthday. And then we also have Marvel or Insomniac's Wolverine coming out on September 15th as an early birthday.
Oh, I
gift
have
for
not
me.
seen the trailer for that. We could probably do that later in this stream.
Well, and I haven't seen this trailer, so we shall see what is in store.
Oh shoot, September 18th is a Friday, so we could probably celebrate your birthday on stream if you want.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so heads up, I don't know too much about Resident Evil, so I'm going to come as a newbie here. I only know so much.
I have played, let's see, now I've played the first game, the remake of the first game, Code Veronica, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I've played parts of 3. I borrowed 3 as a kid back whenever you used to trade games back and forth. And so I remember parts of 3. So I've really only not touched 2.
I saw this and thought, what the hell? That ain't Resident Evil. So yeah, my brother actually has been doing the first game, the remastered version.
Hello?
Already we have a problem. Where's Raccoon City? Where are the zombies?
Yeah, the only one in the snow that I remember. Well, no, that was one of the movies previously.
It's not Resident Evil, Brandon. That's all you need to know. Zach should have just made this into its own. Yeah, I think I heard that he's not adapting any of the games for this.
Yeah, he's basically like, oh, I made a zombie movie, so I'll just call it Resident Evil to get the clout.
I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Of course, it's being made by the same company that brought you the death of Spider-Man, a la the Spider-Verse.
Oh, no.
Hello?
What the shit was that?
It's a fart.
What's always with the distorted fart horns? You also hear Maul Shadow Lord too.
It
Somebody's
makes it
having way too much
cool.
fun with a whoopee cushion. I don't have a clip for that. Damn.
Oh.
Yes, we're sorry.
He literally just like picks it up for a second and then he puts it down almost instantly. Like what was the point? The director of Weapons.
I have not watched Weapons yet. I'm saving that for this September/October.
Barbarian.
I did watch Barbarian. It was all right. It was ominous until like the end, and then it became like silly. So I'd say like first 2 acts pretty solid, and then like like a lot of horror movies, it kind of stumbles in the 3rd act.
Stumbles, falls flat on its face, never gets back up.
Hey babe, look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but
you got disconnected like right at the beginning, buddy.
Some things have happened.
Yeah, this really is not screaming Resident Evil because for one, we're not in Raccoon City, we're not in an old castle, we don't have a busty giantness going after us.
Well, that was only, Village, to be fair, but yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's primarily the main reason that game's even remembered.
Lady Dimitrescu.
I'm in like a seriously messed up situation right now. And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
Oh yeah, I've seen people memeing this one image online. This one fat dude. So that's what happened to Brendan Fraser's character when The Whale ended.
The Whale 2, Resident Evil.
So let's see. We already had the god-awful Netflix show, Resident Evil.
Welcome to Raccoon City was a Netflix movie that they tried to put out.
Was that
really?
Was that a disaster?
Yeah, that one was pretty. They tried to like mesh the first two games, but they also like they were kind of like the first couple movies with Paul W.S. Anderson, where like they kind of took some facts of the game, but then they like completely mishmashed them and like mixed them all up, and it was like they're throwing at a dartboard of Resident Evil ideas, where they're like, okay, Nemesis, is her friend, okay, and then we'll throw another dart. Oh, we got the zombie dogs. Oh, how about the liquor? All right, yeah, sure. And it's just like totally random shit happens all the time in those movies.
Welcome to Raccoon City was a Netflix film.
I think so, from what I remember. Gosh, there's been so many. I'm like having a hard time even remembering all the Resident Evil adaptations.
I'm just Googling it real quick.
The live action one. Because I know there's been some animated Resident Evil films as well.
It's not telling me if it is.
Let's see.
2021 action horror film based on the Resident Evil game series. 7th live action movie serves as a reboot. Blah 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 blah.
Hulu.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it as a Netflix movie.
Let's see. It has it as Hulu. Oh yeah, maybe I was just thinking of the Netflix series that came out like pretty soon afterwards. Interesting. Okay.
Has Resident Evil had anything good outside of the games, like in the animated movie department, or the movies in general?
So the animated movies, that's the one spot where I'm pretty unversed. I know that they've put out a couple like kind of in the games graphics, and I'm not sure if people have really liked those or not.
Boy. Comes a new era of shit. It's almost just the same as the last era of shit.
Yay.
I just wanted you to know.
You know, it's funny. They may be saying that DEI stuff is dying in entertainment stuff, but we're still seeing the traditional tricks of like we're barely adapting anything. We're barely being faithful. What a horrible early birthday present for John.
September is packed, baby. The good news is horror season is just starting around mid-September, so I always have that.
Yay. The OG Resident Evil 4 is still an amazing 10 out of 10. Well, yeah, it introduced over-the-shoulder aiming. Leon Kennedy is an absolute gem in that game.
It's got that perfect balance between horror and, having the corny lines.
You can look up a girl's skirt.
Pervert.
Oh, finally, we actually get to see a damn city.
I love you.
I certainly don't love this. Yeah, this looks bad.
There it is, 918.
Yay! Hopefully, when we stream that day, we'll offer you something that's actually entertaining rather than that.
I can give you my review if I see it, the Thursday or whatever before.
Why is it so hard for them to adapt Resident Evil? It's literally a story perfect for film.
I have said this before, like the initial games especially are pretty short. They have their set pieces kind of pre-made. Like I played the first game like last year and I was like, oh, this is perfect. You go into the mansion, you got a pretty small cast of characters, you got your boss fights lined up, you got like a big snake, a big plant, your set
spiders.
Pieces. Yeah, you're nicely lined up for like a movie length, like, okay, perfect. We got our Wesker and our Tyrant. I kept wanting to say Titan. That was the Batman Arkham Asylum thing. Tyrant is the final boss. And, you got your escape sequence. It lines up so nicely for a film. And yet they cannot just do it. They refuse to do that. I don't know why. It's very strange.
And shoot Ashley in the jaw. Damn.
Shut up, woman.
The Anderson films at least had the game characters, even if they didn't last.
Yeah, they those were pretty loose adaptations, but yeah, I will at least give them credit for like, hey, we have Jill Valentine in there.
Hey, Hard Hat Reptiles was lurking in the stream all this time.
Hard Hat Reptiles,
wow.
my perverted follower.
He's very weird. All right, another trailer drop that we're covering. Spider Noir released a second trailer.
Oh, it's been a while, it seems like.
Nicolas Cage. How the name of Zeus's butthole did he not know about this trailer?
May 27th. I am curious about the stream. Oh, I just got on the stream. Okay. I mean, if you want to go to sleep, just listen to Bob Ross, because we probably will do a lot of shouting.
Pretty little trees. We're just going to give them a little bit of
happy little trees.
Tree forms a complex web.
Yeah.
But pull the right strand. And it's
the black and white works for this because Nicolas Cage is getting on in years. And so having it be black and white kind of covers up his age a little bit.
I mean, they're releasing a colored version, but I doubt people are going to watch that as often.
Nah, it seems like it was made for black and white. Unlike like Zack Snyder's Justice League, which had like the regular cut and then it had a random black and white cut.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it did at the same exact time. I remember because it had like Justice is something was like what the cut was called whenever it was black and white.
Justice is Blind, I'm guessing.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Universe trends to disorder.
I'm gonna guess that's probably Norman Osborn.
Oh, it was Justice is Gray. This is what the black and white one was called.
I hate whenever they try to do that kind of crap. Justice is not gray.
Monsters attack cops.
I'm just gonna stick with the comic version. No offense to Nick, this just doesn't feel like noir to me. I have to check out the comics. No, that's Silvermane, not Norman Osborn. Oh, my apologies then. Silvermane, interesting. Oh wait, Norman Osborn was a circus freak show in the noir comics. I remember.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's literally like part like a deformed person, so he sort of looks like a goblin.
Gotcha. Spider.
All you can do is fight to keep the chaos.
I still have no idea why he's not being called Peter Parker here for some reason. Like, it is supposed to be an alternate Peter Parker.
Because I'm B. Riley, all right? This is like Penny Parker or, Ben Riley or something like that.
From your door.
I came here to offer him a job. My friend disappeared.
You haven't given us much to go.
What can I say? The world's a dangerous place.
That looks like it might be Sandman.
But I think you're braver than you let on.
Yeah, Sandman. He punched me off a building. It's pretty intense.
They can't call him that due to legal rights, from what I understand. What? That literally makes
because it's like Amazon, and did they only buy the rights to like the Spider Noir character, and like because Amazon is not Disney / Marvel, so.
Oh, look, we have his mask for the first time in this. From the producers.
I feel like they just spoiled something major. Like they could leave it like up to mystery.
As to him using his powers.
Yeah, like be like, oh, he's like a powerless detective guy, and then like that was his big coming out moment, and I feel like they just showed it in the trailer. This is why I hate watching trailers.
From the producers of the movie that helped ruin Spider-Man and Project Hail Mary,
which I've heard good things about, still haven't seen.
Two contrasting movies here. One bad one and one good one.
You've been in a hole ever since Ruby died.
Ever since who died? Ruby?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Was Ruby.
We're chasing ghosts.
Maybe we can be alone together.
This is your chance to put that shovel down.
Molten Man?
Ooh. It's Firefly from Batman.
No, Well, first off, Firefly's not actually on fire. Wait, Amazon ruins Fallout. I have no doubt Spider Noir show will be authentic.
Ooh. Yeah, they did butcher Fallout. I didn't even bother with season 2.
Let the best man live.
There's Electro.
This is how it ends.
It ends with him getting electrocuted.
It's like, no, my waifu.
Oh my god, if that's, I don't know what love interest they're gonna go with, but if that's Felicia Hardy, I'm gonna flip because Felicia Hardy's supposed to be a platinum blonde. Damn it.
More
That's
like Felicia
Megawatt,
hard on, am I right?
That's Megawatt, not Electro. Who the yes, that's an actual character. Why is it not Electro?
Don't you know I'm Electro?
Fighting is the point.
Okay, so we're going to be doing like a spider hybrid creature in this.
This is the best show in town.
What happened to your face?
I walked into a door.
Oh.
How many times?
I will say it's kind of irritating me that he doesn't have gloves.
Nah.
They won't show. They
fight?
won't show Doc Ock in Noir universe because he's a Nazi. Yeah.
Oh no.
Doc Ock was a Nazi in the Noir universe. So they'll probably not use him because God forbid we actually stick with the times.
Oh, they'll probably use him. They just won't use him in the trailer.
See what happens.
Yeah, see.
Well, that's new. Yes, it sounds crazy. I know.
Yeah,
this doesn't look as good.
My one big problem is it doesn't look like it's going to be gritty enough. Like, it has some disturbing party elements, but it really does not look like it's going to be as gritty as the comics were. You know, really no detective noir.
I hope it's good just because, like, Nicolas Cage, this could be one of his last, like, action leading man roles. You know, you can always play the old man and things, but, like, he's really getting up there. This has got to be one of his last chances to be like.
I actually remember I saw him in the National Treasure movies.
Yeah, that was like a quarter century ago, though.
I kind of like them.
Yeah,
I remember liking those movies.
No, they were like, you know, an Indiana Jones kind of like a derivative, kind of like the Mummy movies with Brandon Fraser.
I'm so excited for the the other Brendan Fraser Mummy movie that's coming out next year.
So like, there's that whole genre.
Is like Madame Web, but actually show spider people and good actor. Lol.
Hopefully.
I mean, are the villains all going to be killed by product placement?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, seriously, the total good actress.
Crap, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's the colored version, but I don't want to do the colored version because.
Oh, you're not into them colored folk. I see how it is, Brandon.
No. Also, because I don't want to get copyright striked. I mean, does it really matter?
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me
from doing what I do. All right. Okay. So here comes the video I've kind of been wanting to do because in Spider-Man news, we also are having the movie that's coming out later that I also got to make a video about.
With MJ, aka Michelle Jones.
Yes. Overblown Spider-Man Brand New Day backlash. We have SK, one of the biggest frauds when it comes to Spider-Man YouTubing, crying because people are hating on Spider-Man Brand New Day already. So let's go. First shot he's taking is at Jester Bell.
I am just done with Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Goodbye.
And of course, he's an unapologetic glazer for Across the Spider-Verse. Easily one of the worst comic book movies ever made. Oh, screw SK. Yes. Where did my co-hosts go? I'm alone.
I'm still here.
Okay. Phew.
So recently, more news about Spider-Man Brand New Day has come out, and I think a lot of the backlash towards it is overblown.
Of course you do, because you got to lick the boot of corporate bootlickers. Oh, I made a post about this the other day, too, and people were whining in the replies for it. Because bloody hell, they had to give Peter an AI in his suit, because we can't let him just have a normal costume anymore. We cannot let Spider-Man escape being Iron Boy Jr.
Specific focus I've seen is on the idea that Peter has an assistant AI in the movie, and some people seem to think that this means Peter is being turned into Iron Man again.
What?
I mean, who is the only other character in the MCU that we know of that has used an AI consistently? Brand New Day looks good. Wait, why are people hating it? You're an idiot if you don't know why.
What are you talking about?
As someone who is heavily critical of the MCU Spider-Man movie,
that is until No Way Home.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
This is really a nothing burger complaint.
Okay, and now my eyes are bleeding because we got to because I just saw a clip of Across the Spider-Verse. Why the fudge does he have another AI in the suit? Beats me.
I think pointing out that Spider-Man has access to advanced technology isn't a very substantive or compelling criticism. What I think matters more is the
Hold on, let's go back and see what...
This is really a nothing burger complaint. I think pointing out that Spider-Man has access to advanced technology isn't a very substantive or compelling criticism.
Why?
What?
Keep in mind that at this point, nobody knows who Peter is. He does not have access to the resources he used to. So how the heck is he able to get his hands on an AI, especially with the resources he has at that moment?
That's the head scratcher.
I really hate that people are shilling the animation style of the Spider-Verse. Overrated animation style. Absolutely. Is it a nothing burger? SK, he never uses it in any of his versions. Well, here's the thing. SK doesn't really read the comics. He made like 2 videos covering Spider-Man's origin, and that's about it. He doesn't actually read the comics, which a friend of mine actually did point out to me as well, because I always suspected he didn't read comics.
What I think matters more is the execution of these ideas.
And all these ideas were pretty much executed terribly, SK.
I don't have an issue with the idea that Peter has a high-tech suit to help him in his superhero work. It makes sense for Tony to trust Peter with it, and it makes sense...
Yeah, this random kid he just met is entrusted with highly advanced technology. One of the dumbest moves from Civil War, honestly. It wasn't even Homecoming's fault. Oh, no, wait. Homecoming kind of messed it up because they kept Peter in that suit.
That Peter would want to use it to be better at his job, even to a flawed degree where he makes mistakes while taking on too much. What I do see an issue with is that in Far From Home, Tony planned to give an army of killer drones to Peter.
Come on, do not die on me, video player. One last video, come on.
When he's 16 years old, without even giving a clear tutorial, training wheels protocol, or any basic safeguards to prevent Peter from misusing it, instead of giving the glasses to someone more responsible.
Why is
responsible like Pepper, Rhodey, or Happy. That's a case where I think the high-tech aspects of Spider-Man are being executed poorly and can be taken.
It's been executed extremely poorly over the course of the series. The way Homecoming should have ended is Peter just making his own suit and being Spider-Man by himself again. I would have rather they have done that than just have him get the suit back for no reason. Also, an AI is some pretty advanced tech. This isn't like the web shooters where he grabs random bits of tech and creates a chemical formula. The kid who gave said AI away to Mysterio. Yes, that was very bad writing.
Too far. However, nothing we've seen so far with Spider-Man Brand New Day even remotely implies that the usage of technology will result in story issues. It's a
Oh my god. SK, I don't think you understand the point here. The problem is the fact that he has access to advanced technology again, when the whole idea with the ending of No Way Home was Peter moving away from that and we finally had something that resembled the Spider-Man of the comics. He didn't have advanced technology. He didn't have an AI. He was just in a spandex suit and homemade web shooters. That's the problem people have because they kept making Spider-Man too much like freaking Iron Man. Hey, John, for a second I thought you were just going to duck out for the whole video.
No.
But SK's being stupid.
Relatively light usage of technology at best, which I'll get into in a moment, but it seems like no matter what nuance you try to provide, some people just get really angry for the sake of being angry.
Oh my... Angry for the sake of being angry. It's because Peter at this moment shouldn't even have access to this advanced technology. People want him to be Spider-Man. They don't want him to be Iron Boy Jr.
Gotta earn it, man.
Tell you something, Red. I don't give a shit. Doesn't mean I want Spider-Man to have it. I'm fucking sick of Spider-Man having all this stupid-ass modern technology. We already did this shit in Homecoming and Far From Home. I don't care if he makes it himself or not. This is why the MCU Spider-Man movies are so forgettable and mediocre. They can't let him be the real Spider-Man. He always has to have some stupid AI or high-tech suit.
Yeah, fair criticism.
I mean, to be fair, it actually is also a problem with Disney Spider-Man in general, because like in their own shows like Spider-Man 2017 or the Your Friendly Neighbor Spider-Man, he also has access to advanced technology to make his costume. It's not even, again, a basic spandex suit.
Yeah, like Homecoming, they have him in the homemade suit, and then he's in the Stark suit, but then by the end he goes back to the homemade suit, kind of for that reason.
And it was enforcing the idea of Peter being Spider-Man without needing the technology. And again, the movie should have ended with him making the actual suit from the comics, the classic costume, and being the normal Spider-Man, using his powers instead of technology. I thought that was the point, was to be the Iron Spider because he looked up to Iron Man and saw himself as a father figure. I'll just shut up and listen. No, that was never the point. SK just wants the Spider-Man that cries like a condemned dog with a suit that's more advanced than Call of Duty. Trust me, man. SK's arguments are always extremely dumb. You lose more brain cells than you gain. Actually, once you have just a bit of common sense, SK is extremely easy to take down.
You hear me, Red?
You're unhinged, Frank. You are.
Now I want.
Oh, thank God he actually showed somebody beating the living crap out of himself, because clearly he's using that clip to have himself be Daredevil and us, the audience, being Punisher.
Yes.
So we actually get to deliver a punch to SK. Yes,
I'm Spider-Man
yes,
2099.
Yes, he hated Spectacular Spider-Man, but then so many people gave him shit. So many people gave him shit for that he ended up walking back that decision. And he apparently recently released videos where he, quote unquote, debunked himself over what he said about Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
I wish I was kidding. I that was clearly Damage Control 101, because he got his ass handed to him by a number of people.
want to address this point in more detail by responding to parts of Jester Bell's video on why she's done with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think a video is generally more elaborate than a tweet, so that would be the most reasonable way to address Jester Bell's point. Now,
I mean, to be fair, tweets can contain a decent amount of content for you to break into. I have seen people respond to tweets before on streams and videos. We here at Awesomecast have kind of done the same thing too.
Yeah, I remember tons of that.
I mean, again, I'm not just hating to.
And also, you can't go through your 6-minute video having an explanation as to why you're making your 6-minute video.
I used to watch the guy absolutely regret it. Oh, yeah. The only good video he's ever made was when he responded to someone that was actually dumber than him. And that was because that guy didn't even bring up evidence as to why he hated the Insomniac Spider-Man games.
Dude, don't be embarrassed. I used to watch Collider. Jesus. They have a lot of those former... Well,
I used to be subscribed to Star Wars Explained, so...
A lot of the shows are former Collider people like Koi, Roka, all those fucking people. Oh, was he? I don't remember seeing him.
No, he was a
on
writer
there.
for CBR.
Oh,
Resources.
yeah.
I also used to watch Linkara from atop the fourth wall as well before I learned that he's an SJW.
Yeah, he did a lot of I never watched him just because I wasn't as into the comics then, but like I know that he like did a shit ton of comic reviews.
Fairness to the video, I don't think every point made is unreasonable, so I'll be skipping a lot.
Buddy, you literally think that anything we say is unreasonable. I could just open my mouth and say Miles Morales is not Spider-Man, and you will have a freaking meltdown for days.
Well, of course that's unreasonable. He's literally called Spider-Man, bro.
Linkara and the green M&M. If you know, you know. Oh, buddy, I know.
I thought that was Tucker Carlson.
Out of it for them.
Iron Inquisitor, everything okay, buddy?
Oh, everything's good, dude.
Time to sleep, guys. Okay.
Every time.
Says the guy who was buddies with Colin. Yes, before they ended up having a falling out. Oh my god, watching Kinoflex rip into Colin is freaking hilarious.
Reason, even if I think the title is a bit dramatic, but there are...
Oh my god, dude. You know, here on YouTube, you have to be a bit dramatic for the sake of entertainment, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with thumbnails and titles. It's like, even Asmongold's like audience makes fun of him for like anytime that he makes a game thing, they'll be like, "Oh, this game changed my life" in the comments or something, because they know that he makes clickbait titles like that.
Shit. I have something else we gotta react to right before we do we call it a night. Damn.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay, just give me found it. Okay, it shouldn't be. And damn ad again. Okay, never mind. Oh god, not another one. I have to deal with. I've dealt with so many people who kiss ass to James Gunn's Superman.
Oh no.
What's wrong with Black Spider-Man? Well, let's see. He's uncreative. He rips off everything from Peter. He's created for. He's basically a DEI insert. Shall I keep going?
Points made that don't really hold up when you give them a closer look, which this video aims to highlight, starting with this point that I've commonly seen as well.
They still haven't really given up the Iron Boy Jr. aspect of the character. They didn't No Way Home, but today I just saw...
I mean, even then, No Way Home kind of didn't do it because you had Peter using Stark Tech to try and cure all the other villains.
Daniel Craig admit that Peter Parker is going to have a new AI that he's going to talk to in this movie. And he said in his notes, it's no Tony Stark technology. It's made by Peter Parker.
Then how is it still like Tony Stark?
Because it's a freaking AI in a guy's suit who's basically going to serve as his partner throughout the whole movie. It's literally like Jarvis in a way. So already... Again, even if it's not directly from Stark himself, it's still, you can it's going to be very much similar to what Tony Stark did. Again, making it that Spider-Man can't really be Spider-Man. He's got to have something from Iron Man. That's the problem. Oh, John, I don't know if you're still... My Adventures with Superman is getting a season 3.
Ooh, well, I have not watched the first 2, but
Me
I
neither.
have basically like gone through clip form. I'll go on, the YouTube or rabbit hole of like, Superman versus Brainiac from My Adventures with Superman, Superman versus Supergirl,
The show
and all
that
this.
race swapped Jimmy Olsen.
Oh my god! Well, they already race swap Jimmy Olsen and Supergirl, where it's he's like not only is he race swap, but he's also makes no sense with that character because he's like 6'3", like chiseled, like Jimmy Olsen is supposed to be a nerd who can't get anybody. Like,
Assist of AI isn't exclusive to Tony Stark, especially given how times have changed. In present day, we have access to assistive AIs on our phones. This is
so.
First off, the AI in Marvel stuff has always been super advanced. Second, why does Peter need an AI assistant built into his suit? And third, please God, if they have it that Peter actually has an AI assistant like that, then this movie is going to be insanely dated by the time it comes out.
Yeah, the AI will be like, I see, and I'm glad that you asked that question. Well, to swing here more efficiently.
Just 2026, and Brand New Day apparently takes place in 2028, and the technology in the MCU is meant to be more advanced than ours. But
Peter shouldn't have access to this kind of advanced technology anymore because, he wiped himself off the face of the planet. I mean, if he has access to that kind of technology, why does he have crappy looking web shooters?
Why does it even matter that he erased himself if he's just going to have all the access that he had before? Like, that defeats the whole story purpose of erasing yourself. You want, like,
I mean, it's just like having him get back together with Michelle. It's like you undid his sacrifice in No Way Home, meaning that movie is now extremely pointless.
Yep, for no reason, no consequence, just so you could get a cheap pop at the end of that movie, and then you're going to immediately reverse course.
He worked fine without the AI. He worked fine without AI for over 60 years.
Well, and one of his big things was that, like, he had to be smart enough to calculate the angles, calculate the speed and everything that he was going at, and like constantly do that. And that was what showed his massive intelligence.
And now he has to rely on that.
Well, what's also dumb is Peter has spider powers, and they're kind of trying to subvert it by having him with technology, which kind of makes him weaker. Because like, this is a guy who could go up against a Herald of Galactus, beat him without getting a single scratch. This is a guy who could, when he's like really pissed enough, could flatten the Rhino with one punch.
Well, you're just going into the Gary Stu mentality, man. You need to depower him.
Spider-Man is like one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the MCU. I mean, in the Marvel comics. So it's like, why the hell does Spider-Man need to beat? Why does Spider-Man need this kind of advanced technology? The only times he's really used tech is like his spider tracers for tracking people. And that's about, and there was like the EMP device he used to defeat the Vulture the first time they fought.
And grows more accessible, it becomes less and less like Tony Stark to have access to assistive AI. That doesn't mean he's Iron Man Jr. or anything.
Oh my God. Again, if you want Spider-Man to be his own man, stop giving him technology that we've seen with another character.
Just means Peter is using his smarts to aid his work as Spider-Man. Now,
how? Why? Spider-Man doesn't need that kind of aid.
That it's not showing his smarts at all. That's the problem.
Like, that's showing that Peter would be a complete, like, at this point, you're saying that any random Joe could become a crime fighter because, advanced technology is becoming more publicly accessible, blah, blah, blah. I mean, at this point, why the hell is literally any random schmuck can just grab a suit, put technology in it, and go out and fight crime because it's like, oh, punch here, duck here.
Pretty
I
much.
know some people are going to say that Toby and Andrew didn't have an AI of their own, but you have to remember that those movies are from many years ago. The times.
Oh my God, they also didn't need that kind of technology because Spider-Man doesn't need to be an overly techie character.
And as you said, SK, like their technology is more advanced than ours. So if they wanted to make him have an AI thing, they could have. They were just not lazy and incompetent enough to do that.
Well, he had one in Homecoming, and she served as sort of like someone he confided in, but she got disappeared like by the second movie.
Well, he was talking about Garfield and
Right.
McGuire, and so he was saying like, oh, like the AI didn't exist back then. I'm like, yeah, they could have just said, oh, it's more advanced, so we're gonna have, like, they had Jarvis in 2008. That was way before like the real AI was taking off.
Exactly. Just wait, Peter will use Punisher's weapons next.
Oh, you're like, Red, why you using my weapons, Red?
Are different, so of course they're not going to have an AI. It's a similar reason why you'd see.
Also, notice that he's only using the Andrew and Toby and not the comics. Because again, SK doesn't read the comics, so he can't really pull examples from there outside of like an image he found on Twitter or something.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man with a cell phone, while obviously you wouldn't have seen this in the 60s comics. The growing use of technology in modern Spider-Man.
Oh my God. But the thing is, they didn't need to use that kind of technology. And him having a cell phone in TASM is completely irrelevant because it's like, no shit, dumbass. Him having a cell phone, it's like that doesn't really help him with fighting crime.
Yeah, it's really easy to just do a period piece. If you want to make him not have the cell phone or not have the AI, you just do Spider-Man 1995 or something, you know?
Is simply a product of the time they're releasing, not a detachment from the core of Spider-Man.
To me, it's still like Tony Stark.
Well,
it's still like him talking to Jarvis.
Exactly.
Don't know why Spider-Man needs some AI tech for him to talk to.
So when you open up Siri and ask for directions to the nearest Best Buy, does that make you Tony Stark? No, it doesn't, because
she literally didn't say that. She was asking, why does Spider-Man need an AI? Like what? Because again, the problem is we have other characters in the MCU who have just as much, who have very advanced technology, more so than what Peter has right now, and they don't have AI. The only person in the MCU that we've ever seen having an interactive AI is Tony Stark, and by extension Peter, because he was given technology by Tony Stark, and now Peter is going to have another interactive AI.
Another one.
Yeah, that he's going to be using, just like Tony Stark.
This is highly accessible technology. The point of Tony Stark's technology is that it's not highly accessible due to how expensive and advanced it is. Times are changing.
Also, Siri, as my people are pointing out here, Siri is not the same as Jarvis or Eve.
Changing with the progression of AI, which would lead to more knowledge and accessibility, and Peter knows how to be resourceful with present-day technology.
I don't see how dumpster diving can result in you building an AI, SK. I didn't know you could I didn't know that Spider-Man could, Spider-Man could be something of a MacGyver at times, but I didn't know he was a freaking magician and was able to just conjure technology out of thin air.
Jeff Bridges is like, Spider-Man built this out of a dumpster with a box of scraps.
Yeah. Oh, I would not be surprised if he wants new Ultimate Spider-Man. Everyone, I mean, to be point, they just recently killed that version of the character off because Marvel got really butthurt that book was outselling the mainline book.
As their wont to do.
Salvation Army?
The garbage axe.
You're a dumpster diver.
Yeah, I was.
As for the question as to...
Yeah, but he's not even using... Like, look at that technology. Damn it, hang on. Yes, look at all of this. This looks like crap. This doesn't look like the kind of stuff that you can build an AI with, SK.
Salvation Army?
Like, that's literally an early 80s computer.
Exactly. Like, where would Peter be able to get his hands on the kind of technology necessary to make an AI?
As for the question as to why Peter needs the technology, it's less so that he needs it, but rather that it helps. Voice-activated commands are inherent.
Voice-acted commands for what?
Those things suck, by the way. You're always like, go to this address, and they're like, oh, you mean this address? And it's like, nah.
Unless you have Batman's kind of voice-acted commands for his Batman deal. No. Voice-acted commands usually never work.
More beneficial because they're more efficient than how computers typically receive commands, which especially helps if
what computer SK, you're acting like Peter needs this technology for crime fighting, but how? Voice acted commands for what? Oh my god.
Peter needs to gather information in the heat of battle. If the AI is designed to talk like a person, then communication becomes more efficient.
You know what? If you want to have a plot device so that
You mean
Peter
like
Parker,
you
as
are clearly voiced by a person?
SK at times does sound like he's very much like an AI.
he's alone, has
I
someone
mean, he's probably got the brain pattern of one. He's very stupid.
to talk to, just give him an internal monologue like he had in the very first Spider-Man movie or like he has in the comics. You don't need to create an AI for him to chat with, just like Tony Stark.
I don't see why it has to be an internal monologue.
Well, for one, it would be a lot more faithful to the comics, SK. I know that comic book faithfulness is something you and every other bootlicker who licks modern Marvel is allergic to. But it would have been more faithful to the comics.
There's more than one way to convey an idea to the audience. In this case...
Okay, but again, we've already seen this with Homecoming. Why not try doing it the more traditional way? Buddy.
I imagine that this is their way of showing how alone Peter is and how he may try to cope with that. That's not inherently a bad direction
he's
to
coping
take.
and seething. That's why he gets with MJ again, bro.
Oh, Peter's dealing with loneliness? Oh, tough shit. Because first off, Peter Parker is more or less a loner most of the time in the comics. I mean, shoot, the Tobey Maguire movies just continue to look better and better. Even if certain stuff like the CGI hasn't aged 100% gracefully, it's like
a little bit of rubbery bodies. That's okay.
It all comes down to execution.
It's this weird thing.
And we all know that the execution in these movies is pretty much shit. Especially nowadays, ever since Endgame ended.
Where there's still that sort of leftover from their initial idea. It seems like Marvel is trying to find some way that they can still hold on to Robert Downey Jr.'s success as Iron Man.
But
I mean, to be fair, they are bringing him back to be Doom. Don't think I'm forgiving you for this blunder, Disney.
And they're not even going to acknowledge that, apparently. They're just like, oh, hey, we're going to have them meet, and they'll be like, Tony, and he'll be like, I don't know who that is.
Oh, and then they're just going to get to beating the crap.
Pretty much.
I actually read the leaked opening script for Brand New Day, and he monologues at the start without AI. Oh my god! So it's literally self-defeating.
As you've read out, it's already detached from the previous uses of Stark Tech. It's Peter's design. It has nothing to do with Iron Man.
But again, why does he need an AI? We've only seen Iron Man use an interactive AI in the MCU.
Because how is he going to prove that he's better than Iron Man for the next whole phase, man?
Oh, shoot. Ironheart also had one as well, but it was like her weird resurrected dead friend or some shit like that. Okay, any character that's basically an Iron Man ripoff or a character that's trying way too hard to be Iron Man is going to have that kind of interactive suit.
That's literally what the script itself highlights.
I guarantee you they only threw this in for the sake of for idiots like SK to use.
Oh no.
All of his tech needs to have been made by Peter. But again, how does Peter build an AI with dumpster trash?
Did you read it?
So that covers what I wanted to address regarding the backlash I've seen towards the movie. Now, I'm not saying that the movie will definitely do this well and that you have to believe it will, but rather I'm saying that lots of people are jumping the gun based on extremely limited information.
Why don't they ever go by the preview numbers? They always ask, how much will it make? How much of a dip is that? They never give those numbers.
I guarantee you SK would probably be the kind of person who defends Mandalorian and Grogu. because
I could see
he's
that.
that much of a dumb idiot.
All right, dude. I got to get going for tonight, I think.
All right, we can probably. Yeah,
Well, we can finish off this video if you want.
Yeah, but never mind. We'll save the Snarky J video for next week. Then I wanted to do the sound effect, the special effects people getting fired.
Boing.
All right.
That's all I've got to say for now. Thanks for.
Well, that was retarded as all hell.
Oh, thank God he's done anyway.
Well, that was as retarded as usual for SK. Surprisingly, he did not raid my stream.
Oh, sorry, SK.
SK, your profile picture is Miguel. Your argument is invalid.
Ooh.
Shout out to Emperor John Kill 3D for exposing Brendan Awesome. He did shit. I actually checked out his short, and he did not expose me in the slightest.
This is probably his alt account, remember?
Right. Well, everybody, that's all we've got for time for today. So until next week, make sure to always stay awesome.
I'll see you next week.
Take care, everybody.
Perfect.
See ya.
Take care.